Hey everyone, today I'm showing you guys this really pretty silver cut crease look. I kept it pretty smoky on the outer parts of the eye look, but I feel like it still looks really soft and glam. If you guys want to see how I created this look, then keep on watching. Okay guys, so I'm going to be starting off with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer, and this is just a mini one. I believe it retails for $13, but I really like this as a base. I've been using it non-stop every time I do eyeshadow on myself, and I really love it. A little bit goes a long way, and I think it only comes in one shade, but for me it does look really light, but when I apply the eyeshadow on top, I feel like it makes the color stand out more. So I personally really have been loving this product. Once I've applied it with my brush, I just like to go in with my sponge really quickly and pat it down, make sure everything is even. This is the palette that I'm going to be using today. It's by the Makeup Shop. It's the Rainforest palette, and you guys, this palette is only $12, and to be honest, the quality is really amazing. The first shade that I'm going to be going in with is this brown eyeshadow, and I'm going to be using my Morphe M514 brush. I'm just going to be taking that shade into the crease and blending it out. I'm honestly really impressed with the quality of these eyeshadows, especially for the price. This is definitely a palette you would get if you want to start using kind of like colorful shades, because it does only have 2 brown shades and then the rest are more like colorful and shimmery eyeshadows. But yeah, I really like this palette so far. I definitely want to keep using it to create more fun looks. Next, I'm going to be taking the darker brown shade in the palette, and I'm going to be going in with a smaller brush. This is the Morphe M506 brush, and I'm just going to concentrate this a little bit more into the crease. This shade, I did focus it a little bit more on the outer part of the eye as opposed to the first one. I kind of did it all over the lid just because I wanted to create that outer smoky effect. I feel like this eyeshadow look was pretty easy to do. It's not too much blending and the colors are really easy to blend. I think browns and neutrals in general are easier to work with than like colored eyeshadows, but yeah, this is super easy and beginner friendly. Here I added a super tiny amount of that black eyeshadow, and I mainly applied it again on the outer part of the eyes and blended it upwards, but you don't have to use a lot for this. A little bit goes a long way. You really want to keep that warmth in the eye, so don't use too much because then it turns it kind of like gray instead of like that warm brown type of look. But yeah, like I said, very minimal blending. I feel like it's really easy to do. After that, I just took a bigger fluffy brush just to make sure everything is seamless and blended together. Next, we're going to be doing the Cut Crease. I'm using my favorite brush from Shop Miss A. It's their E122 brush. I love this one for cutting the crease. Today I'm using the e.l.f. concealer to cut the crease. I always like using thicker concealers for this just because I feel like it gives me better results. So I like using the e.l.f. concealer or the Tarte Shape Tape. I also recently have been using the ABH primer sometimes to cut the crease, but I feel like it's a little bit too white sometimes, and so I'll mix it with like a different concealer. But yeah, that's what I use to cut the crease. I'm going to be doing sort of that half cut crease look. I'm not going to be doing eyeliner or anything like that. I feel like the star of the show for this look is the cut crease. I'm going to be using that silver eyeshadow and I'm going to apply it on the lid. The shimmery shades are super pigmented. I didn't have to use spray or anything on my brush. This is the way that it applies directly from the pan. I also wanted to incorporate another product that I purchased off the Makeup Shop website. It's their liquid eyeshadow. This one is in the shade Smoked Quartz, and it's pretty much kind of like a silver eyeshadow. To be honest, it looks pretty similar to the one that I applied in the inner part of the crease, but it kind of has more of like a warm toned, but it definitely gives you like more of a glittery effect. These are also pretty inexpensive. I believe they retail for $6.99. But yeah, it was my first time trying out their liquid eyeshadows and their palette. But I'm pretty impressed with the products so far. I don't necessarily think that you need the liquid eyeshadow to recreate this look, just because it's really similar to the silver shade, but it just gives you that extra glitter effect. So if you kind of want that, you can go ahead and purchase it, but if not, you can definitely create this look with just the palette on its own. Here I went ahead and used a little bit of this more like champagne gold eyeshadow, and I applied it to the inner part of the eye just because I wanted it to have a little bit more contrast with that liquid eyeshadow. But to be honest, you can't really like see the difference, but it still makes it look really cute. And here I'm just adding a little bit more of that black eyeshadow just to kind of blend that shimmery shade with the smoky part of the eye look. Next, I'm going to be using the new Life liner by Huda Beauty. This is their new liner. It's double-ended, so it has the pencil liner on one side and then the liquid liner on the other. When I do looks with no like winged liner, I really make sure to tightline the waterline, just because I hate when the skin shows underneath the lashes, if you guys know what I mean. And then I also like to use a little bit of that liquid liner and apply it only on the inner parts of the eye, just because like I said, I don't like when the skin part shows from the lashes. I just feel like it looks like cut off, so this is definitely like key for me. For mascara, I'm using this MILANI mascara. It's their highly rated mascara. I think this one's pretty new. They recently sent it to me and I've been using it. I really like it so far. I'm just gonna apply one coat of this mascara to prepare my eyelashes for fall season. I'm also using my Anastasia clear brow gel to set my brows. This is honestly my favorite brow gel. I feel like it really keeps them in place, and I feel like it makes my eyebrows look fluffy. I don't know what it is, but I really like this brow gel. For lashes, I'm using these BEBELLA Cosmetics eyelashes. They're in the style SASHA. They recently sent these to me and I love them so far. They're really wispy and comfortable. They also sent me a few of their eyeshadow palettes, so hopefully I can create tutorials with them soon. But so far I've just tried the eyelashes and they look really pretty and fluffy. Here I just added some of that black eyeshadow to the lower lash line with a small angled brush, and then I went ahead and I used some of that brown eyeshadow to smoke it out. I didn't want to smoke it out too much just because I didn't want it to like overpower the look. But yeah, I just added a little bit more of that brown eyeshadow, and then for my waterline I'm gonna be using a ColourPop gel pencil. I can't remember what shade it was, but for sure I'll have it linked down below. But as you guys know, I always do like a white liner in the waterline, so I kind of wanted to change it up, so I decided to use a brown, just to kind of, like I said, keep it softer. I didn't want to use a black because I thought it would be too harsh. But yeah, that's it for the lower lash line, and then I did apply some of that white kind of champagne color we used in the inner part of the eye. Here I'm just using a white matte eyeshadow as a brown bone highlight. I feel like it kind of just cleans up the look. But yeah, that's pretty much all I did to create this look. I wanted to give you guys like a full face view of how this looks and the lip that I paired it with. I used two of the Huda Beauty 90s throwback lipstick collections. I'll have them linked down below in case you guys want to check them out. So yeah, that's it for this tutorial. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next tutorial.